Meri Brown needs to leave the show after Sister Wives Season 19, she'd be better off far from villain Kody Brown. Sister Wives Season 19 is set to explore the Brown family's new normal, with Meri Brown more isolated from the rest of the family than ever before. While the show has chronicled the ups and downs of her relationship with Kody Brown, Meri's current situation raises the question of whether she should leave the series after this season. After more than 30 years of marriage, Meri and Kody officially split in 2022, marking the end of an era for the Brown family. Although their relationship had been strained for years, Meri did everything she could to keep her marriage alive, especially in the last decade. Meri, Kody's first wife, often struggled in their relationship, but she remained committed to making it work. Despite the challenges, she tried to prioritize her marriage, holding on to hope even when it seemed things were beyond repair. However, the cracks in their relationship became more evident over time. Kody's focus shifted toward his other wives, particularly Robin, leaving Meri feeling neglected. Still, Meri's loyalty to Kody persisted, and she continued to put in effort, even as it became clear that their marriage was no longer the partnership it once was. By the end of Sister Wives Season 18, Meri reached a turning point. After years of feeling undervalued and unappreciated, she finally recognized that Kody saw their marriage as more transactional than loving. This realization was heartbreaking for Meri, but it also allowed her to take a step back and evaluate what she truly wanted in life. It became clear that Kody no longer prioritized their relationship, and Meri, in turn, chose to prioritize herself. Her decision to leave Kody was not just a moment of empowerment, but also a pivotal moment in her journey of self-discovery. The upcoming Season 19 will reportedly show Meri in a new light, focusing on how her life has changed since her split from Kody. With Kody moving on and the rest of the Brown family adapting to their new dynamics, Meri finds herself increasingly isolated. The upcoming episodes will likely show her navigating this new chapter of life, as she continues to figure out her identity outside of her role as Kody's wife. As much as Meri's journey has been central to the Sister Wives narrative, Season 19 might be the right time for her to consider moving on from the show entirely. While Sister Wives has given Meri a platform to share her struggles and triumphs, it's clear that her story may have run its course on the show. With her marriage over and the Brown family dynamics shifting, Meri's role on the series feels more peripheral than ever. Rather than continuing to be a part of the family drama, Meri could focus on her own personal growth and future endeavors outside the confines of reality TV. Leaving Sister Wives could give Meri the freedom to explore new opportunities and fully embrace her independence. She's already taken significant steps in choosing herself over a relationship that no longer served her. Stepping away from the show would be a natural next move, allowing her to further distance herself from the past and focus on the future. Whether she decides to stay or leave, Meri's journey is far from over, but perhaps it's time for her to write a new chapter away from the cameras. Meri Brown's relationship with Kody Brown, her husband for over 3 decades, was far from ideal, and their struggles began early in their marriage. Though both Meri and Kody entered the relationship with optimism, as it was their first experience with marriage, their bond quickly became strained. In the beginning, their relationship seemed sweet, and the pair shared hopes for their future. However, the dynamics began to shift as Kody married more wives, and the two started spending less time together. Over the years, the introduction of plural marriage brought about challenges that neither Kody nor Meri was fully prepared to face. As Kody expanded the family by marrying more wives, Meri began to feel increasingly isolated. The couple only had one child together, Leon Brown, which added to Meri's sense of distance from the rest of the family. Her struggle with fertility issues caused deep emotional pain, especially as Kody's other wives, Christine, Janelle, and Robin, started having more children. Meri longed for more children, but as she faced fertility challenges, her relationship with Kody grew more strained. The contrast between her experience and the experiences of the other wives left Meri feeling inadequate, further deepening the divide in her marriage. Despite these early struggles, the most tumultuous years of Kody and Meri's marriage were still to come. The introduction of Robin Brown into the family brought with it significant changes that deeply affected Meri. When Robin joined the family, Meri began to feel less desired by Kody, as his attention increasingly shifted toward his new wife. Kody's focus on Robin left Meri feeling neglected, and the emotional distance between the couple grew wider with each passing year. The strain of plural marriage became more evident in Meri's relationship with Kody, as they struggled to reconnect and maintain any semblance of a functional marriage. In a bid to seek comfort and emotional support, Meri made a decision that ultimately led to one of the most significant turning points in her relationship with Kody. Feeling isolated and unhappy, she sought attention outside of her marriage and began an emotional relationship with someone she believed she could trust. Unbeknownst to Meri, this individual was not who they claimed to be, and she was caught in an elaborate catfishing scheme. The emotional affair, while not physical, had lasting repercussions on Meri and Kody's marriage, as it shattered Kody's trust in her. The fallout from the catfishing scandal was profound. Meri, feeling vulnerable and betrayed by the person she had turned to for emotional support, had to face the consequences of her actions. The emotional affair and the public scandal that followed left Meri devastated. For Kody, the betrayal was too much to overcome, and he lost all trust in his first wife. The incident marked a breaking point in their already fragile relationship, and the pair never fully recovered from it. Despite attempts to mend the relationship in the years following the scandal, the damage had been done. In the aftermath, Meri and Kody's marriage became more distant than ever. Though they continued to appear together on Sister Wives, it was clear that their relationship had irreparably changed. The emotional affair and the catfishing scandal were constant reminders of the trust that had been broken between them, and neither Kody nor Meri seemed able to move past it. Meri's attempts to rebuild the marriage were met with resistance from Kody, who made it clear that he no longer felt the same way about her. His focus remained on his other wives, particularly Robin, leaving Meri further isolated. Meri's time with Kody, while long and filled with both highs and lows, ultimately came to an end. Their marriage, which began with promise, ended in emotional distance and a lack of trust. Though they faced challenges throughout their relationship, including plural marriage dynamics and fertility struggles, it was the emotional affair and the resulting scandal that marked the final blow to their union. With Meri's realization that Kody no longer prioritized her, she chose to leave the marriage and move on with her life. As Sister Wives continues to chronicle the Brown family's journey, Meri's departure marks the end of a tumultuous chapter in her life, one that was shaped by both love and heartbreak.